Pacing is the oldest trick used by police to measure speed. Typically, the technique works this way. The officer falls behind a suspected speeder for a sufficient distance at a constant speed and then using his speedometer estimates the speed of the violator. But as demonstrated in this video sent to us by a client, it could work the other way around too, with an officer driving in front of you at a sufficient distance, watching in his rearview mirror, and estimating your speed by referencing his speedometer. You may have noticed that we word estimate because there are several elements that the officer must prove for the citation to stand up in court. The first is that the car's speedometer should have a calibration check within the last 6 months. But here is something else you also need to keep in mind, as many police cars today have dash cams installed into patrol cars that are constantly running. Because of this, the officer can introduce this video into evidence to back up his claim of your speeding violation by accurately measuring your average speed using the rate times time equals distance formula. Now, if you do decide to fight a pacing citation violation in court, here are some tips. Subpoena the following through the court: a copy of the speedometer calibration records for the patrol car, the patrol car's service and maintenance records, copies of any video recordings made during this alleged speeding violation. Then once you receive these records, check to see if there were any service work done to patrol car since the speedometer was calibrated, such as a transmission service or new tires, all of which could impact the accuracy of the calibration. Then if a video was provided, you can also then estimate your average speed by measuring the distance between two known points, such as mile markers, using the rate times speed equals distance formula yourself. So you might be asking yourself, what is the best defense to avoid getting caught using this pacing method? Well, in this situation, it's pretty evident. Never follow an officer who is speeding, even though you may think he's violating the law, because in most situations he isn't, and here's why. In Arizona, as in many other states, an officer can legally violate motor vehicle statutes in the performance of his duties as long as he's not acting in a reckless manner. Now, in the more common situations where an officer may be following behind you, pacing you, the best defense is always keep an eye out in your rearview mirror and be suspicious of any vehicle that's following behind that is matching your speed. And another suggestion: consider arming yourself with the new Passport Max 360 radar detector. Here's why. Police frequently keep their radar guns in constant on mode while driving to capture the speed of vehicles heading toward them and even ahead of them, traveling in the same direction. And because the Passport Max 360 has a dual antenna design with front and rear antennas with arrows, it will alert you if an officer is behind you in situations. Now, if you do have any questions about any speeding ticket avoidance product, please consider contacting me direct at my personal email address of radarroy@radarbusters.com or by visiting our website, radarbusters.com. This is Radar Roy from radarbusters.com. Thank you for watching, and please remember, drive safe, drive smart, but most of all, drive protected.